Hello, hello. Yeah. So, in this TypeFlow project, we have stopped somewhere like building the register flow for the admin. So, let's continue in building sign-in routes for the admin. Yeah, see, this is what we have built in the higher flow for admin. This is the sign-in route, sign slash registers. So, let's build sign up on. Sorry. This is the sign up. We need to build the sign in browser. Sign up is like signing up a new user. Sign in is signing in an existing user. So you admin sign up, sign in. Sorry, sign in. Let's start building this. Let's open the Postman tool. So this is what we are working on. Sign admin 0, admin 1. Search was that says sign up. Let's change the name. Sign up. So let's build sign in this. Add, change it into post request. Rename this. Sign Great. Mhm. In the header section, let's put mm, name. Let's check here. It's name, password. So let's write name, password along with um, admin 0, capital admin at the rate 1 to 3. That's all. Yeah. Let's start writing the code here for the sign. Fonts, admin sign in controller, sync function, request, response. Let's write the try catch blocks. Try. So first fonts name request dot headers dot name request password request dot headers dot password. So after writing this two, let's compare the password. Let's check if the user exists in the database. Sorry, the admin exists in the database. Admin exists. We wait admin dot find one of name with this name. So if admin exists is false. Let's check it's false. If admin does not exist in the database, so let's return a response status uh, 404 not found. The status code is 404 is not found. So let's write message admin um, does not exist in the database. Admin does not exist or incorrect um, yeah, incorrect credentials. Let's write it much cleaner. That's great. So, or else if admin exists, let's compare the password. Now, this would check automatically after completing this network call or database call. This comes into the if block. If it's false, if the admin with that specific name does not exist in the database, then this would be executed. Or else, let's write const compare password. Or let's write is password valid. Is valid password. Await decrypt dot compare of password admin exists dot password. So this checks if it's a valid password. If is valid password. If it's true, s dot return s dot status 200 dot json of message admin signed in successfully. Access or else return s dot status 409 dot json 40. Let's check the status code for unauthorized. Check password is wrong. What status code is that? It's 404, 403, sorry. Let's write 403. The message incorrect password. So let's write the catch block, catch of in. So catch of the message, sorry, error s dot status of 500 dot json message, sorry, error we dot message script from Let's export it. Admin sign in when use it. Go to admin routes. This is the sign up route. Let's write the router or close slash sign in. I forgot something. We need to send a JWT token along with this. So let's sign a token. Const token equal to, let's write something here. JWT slash key equal to. So higher flow servers slash 007. Great. So open this, import JWT is already written here. Let's import the token. Let's write const env equal to require dot env env dot config. Oh, let's write the path root folder dot env file. That's great. So let's scroll here and use the JWT key that is generated. So const that is in the Z. Let's use the JWT key that is present in the .env file. Process dot env, wait a second, env dot JWT. So we can extract the JWT key from there. So let's write JWT dot sign off. First comes the payload, the name, followed by the JWT key. There would be another important field here that would be the expires, and some some number can be written here to make sure the JWT key expires in those specific days. But I want to write API documentation for this, so I would not make the JWT key expire, or else it cannot be used by further users who are trying to get the privileges of admin using the JWT keys. You would understand it when I'm writing the API documentation in Swagger why I have done this. So let's continue. So the token is signed. Let's send the token as a response here after the message. Let's write as token. That's it. That's great. Notes, sign in, admin, sign in, let's import this properly. Sign, sign in. Oh, that looks great. Yeah, that's all. Function call, database, admin validation. That's great. So let's clear it. Let's run this node server.js. Let's check if it runs successful. So the database connection is successful. Let's try signing in here. Let's copy this. Let's change it sign up, save. But this is sign in, so you can copy paste it here. Paste, save, send. It's successful. It sent a token. So there is a way to check if this is a valid token or not. So we can copy this. So we can see this specific username by just having this token. Here it shows as admin01. Let's check if it can extract that specific name. So let's go to jwt.io. Uh, let's remove this, control A, remove, pasted. See, it shows as admin01. So the payload that's sent in this specific token is working fine. So while verifying this token, there will be always a name and it's admin01 because we have signed it that way here in this code. Let's see. We have signed the name. If we sign the password, we can see the password. But for security reasons, it's a very bad practice to add password in the payload since it exposes the password and makes the whole authentication flow in a bad way. So it's better to not add the password. Not better, you shouldn't add the password. So let's clear it. Um, let's add this into GitHub. Let's push this for now. All the sign-in code that we have written, admin, sign in, controller. So that means sign in controller. Let's branch version 1. Okay, let's first. Okay, let's write it full. Let's check the branch name for now. Branch version 1. Okay, get full. Mm, let's copy this. Control V space branch number. WQ. That's done. Let's try pushing it. The push should be successful. Yeah, it got pushed successfully. Let's load it and check the push is successful. Yeah, 2 minutes ago. So let's open controllers, admin controller. So this is the sign up, sign in. Let's check Let's test the API for the node server.js. So this is a successful response. Let's save it. Um, Successful sign. Let's give a wrong password. Let's check if this signs an incorrect password. Rename incorrect password. Let's change it a bit. Let's start again. Let's give a wrong name. Admin. Let's send us. It says admin does not exist. Therefore, not found. Errors. Admin. So these are the main three test cases that need to be checked for this sign in. Let's close all this. So we have written the sign up, sign in routes for the admin. Let's move to let's write or let's for the same sign in sign up routes for the user too. But let's first push this. It got pushed. Here admin controller is written. So let's write the user controller. Again, let's open. There are more things that need to be built in for the admin. These are done. Let's mark it as done. Even this is done. So let's now write the user sign up and sign in routes. All these will be written after building all these routes. So there are no specific recruiters or applicants now. So we cannot build the routes for these. So let's write the user routes, then the recruiter routes, and then start building these two, where the admin can delete a specific recruiter or an applicant uh, alongside with the viewing of the dashboard stats. Dashboard stats, the admin can view all the number of applicants slash recruiters or any data like that. Such data can be viewed by the admin. So for now, let's build the sign up and sign in routes, just like we have built for the admin. Let's do that. Mm, Wait, we have forgot to do something. We haven't passed the data successfully. We didn't validate the data for pushing it. So just wait a second. Let's make it right. And let's write const data name as let's validate the credentials. So data. If it's valid credentials, all this should only happen if the credentials are valid. Let's cut it. Sorry, wait. Let's check if the credentials are not valid. It's not successful, then we need to write this. And let's start the server again. So instead of checking if the valid credentials dot success is true, we are checking if it's false. If it's false, return an error directly. If it's true, continue the execution. From we are checking if the admin exists in the database, validating the password by comparing it with the hashed password that is stored in the database to the password that the user sent. If the password is valid, then a token should be signed and the token should be sent after checking the password is valid. If it's not, then return incorrect password. If there is any error, then send error dot message and naming it as internal server error 500 status code. Let's check the valid credentials code is working correctly. When sign in, let's let's change the name of it. Okay, name is a string, that's fine, but let's change the length of the password. Send. It says validation failed. Password is too short. Password is too short. So the validation is working great. You don't need to change anything. Let's save it as send save. Let's leave it here this way. Uh, we have completed the validation too. Let's push again so we can work comfortably with the user sign and sign up routes. Sign up and sign up routes. That would sound great. Branch version 1. Let's push. Input validation is done. Let's write the user controllers. We can publish this here and start working on that. But let's try coding it manually, then copy pasting it. Let's open this. Uh, we need JWT tokens. We require JSON web token. We need const env equal to require dot env. Along with that, let's config of wrap file is located here. Dot in file. We need something called as bcrypt, just like we have built bcrypt crypt. Let's try to require bcrypt. Let's cut it. So let's paste it here. Right. So let's write const user register controller register controller async again request response try catch blocks as usual catch p return this status of 500 node JSON message. Just a second, we'll be back. Search, launch, game, right? Let's open this user model, email, password, phone, skills, profile created, default false. With email, password, and roles. So, select, push, email, request dot headers dot email. Launch, password, request dot headers dot password. So there will be two roles. The users can have two roles. One is the applicant, the other is a recruiter. Let's build. Let's start with the recruiter. Profile creation, job creation, create, can be applicant, recruiter. Sounds great. So all these three columns must be stored in the database. One is the email, password, role. And there is one other thing that is profile created. This this should not be sent by the user. This should automatically handled by the backend. Default would be false, but it would turn true after the profile is created by the applicant or the recruiter. In this design, this is the profile. So whenever the profile is created by the recruiter or the applicant, only then the is profile created would be marked as true, or else it would stay as false. So let's validate this. Launched. Let's import the schema admin schema of window users schema while go to validations slash user validation. Right. So let's write something as data, email, password, and role. Let's parse this data to the user schema validation that we have created in Java. So const validate credentials, that would be like user schema dot save pass of data. It checks if the data is valid. So email should be a string, password should be a string, and role should be a string. And password should not be uh, below 8 characters. Those are the criteria that we have made. Let's try opening the validation for user validations. So these are all the requirements that should be met in order to validate it as success, to make these validations as successful. So if validate credentials dot success, so the uh, success returns a boolean value that can be true or false, depending upon the validated or sent data. Let's try console logging the validate credentials. Console dot log validated credentials. Here we could clearly see if that's successful or a failure. Um, Now we are handling if it's false. Let's handle that scenario and move on to the successful scenario later. Press dot status 400 dot JSON. Let's write message invalid validation patient failure. That's great. That looks great. Let's continue. Valid credentials, validation failed. Let's call this error. Valid credentials dot error dot message. So this would show the specific error that's caused and why the validation is failed. That would be mentioned here in this uh, JSON key value pair. So let's move to here. Let's write salted rounds. Const salted rounds. And red. Okay. Let's check if the user already exists in the database. Const user already exists. Await uh, user. Let's import the user model here. Const user require plus user model. Great. Let's use that here. Await user dot find one with the specific uh, email. If someone with the same email exists, then they cannot create Yeah, no two persons would have the same email, and no two person can be a recruiter and applicant at the same time. So this works fine. Um, let's check if the user already exists. The user already exists is true to this system. If it's true, then return rest dot status of mm, 40409 conflict response dot JSON message user already exists. Please check. User already exists. Um, try sign in instead. So we believe that the user is trying to register again. So we say the user, you already exist in the database. So please try to sign in rather than trying to register again. Um, that's great. Let's move on with handling the hashed password. Once hash password equal to bcrypt await bcrypt dot hash of password with, let's use the validated credentials here. That would do great. Validated credentials dot password. Great. And put the salted rounds here. Super. Let's use the email here from the validated credentials dot email. That looks so better. So let's continue with, now the password is also hashed. Let's try creating a new user into the database. So that's what we need. So higher flow, admins, yeah, there exists a admin 01 and we know a password that's admin at the rate 123 and the password is hashed and stored for security reasons. No one would be able to view this password. Let's store it. Let's write rate user dot create of what we need to put here is um, let's open that building browser. They need to put all these admin dot data dot here. Wait, valid credentials to have something called as data and that, so it dot email data dot password create of email, that would be validated credentials dot um, data dot email, and password could be hashed password. Role validated credentials dot data dot roles. Let's. I was thinking whether to put a singular or a plural for the role. Should I put it as role or roles? Which works better for understanding? Let's write it completely as roles. At every place that we need should be roles rather than role for much better understanding. Roles, roles. Let's check if there are any role. Great, enter, enter. Great. Everything is roles. Now let's send the response. Return the response dot status 201. Something is created. Dot JSON message admins sign successful. That's what we need, and that's done great. Just like we want. It's done. So let's write module.exports user register controller. Great. It's done. Next, we need to import this into the router and create a sign up route or a register route. You need here are the routes, user routes. Open this forms router require express forms return require which what do we need here? I guess that's all. We need to import um, user or else let's leave this. Let's move and write router dot post of sign in or sign up. This is sign up. So sign up. Let's write user register controller. See, that's automatically imported. Let's write module.exports. Um, router. Open the server file. Mm, let's write the user routes first. User router wire uh, routes slash user routes. Red have got use. So what the router does is whenever we try uh, to check for a route that's with slash admin, it tries to match first with the slash admin. So it uses the slash admin first and tries to match. If it finds a match, then it moves to the admin router that's mentioned here, the import that we have here, and checks where is the admin router, admin routes, and checks if there are any specific routes. If it matches to slash signup, it executes this specific uh, import that we have done, or if it matches to sign up, it executes this uh, as follows: user user router. Where it is used, it's done. Let's try starting this for server.js. Runs no issues. Let's try creating a new folder first. Add folder, rename this into user, create, this would be the sign up. Then let's say to this hobby this to the sign up, change it to a post, change this admin to user. We need some dummy data. Let's ask ChatGPT to generate the dummy data for us. ChatGPT is great for creating dummy data or even resolving our issues much faster. It improves debugging faster if you get stuck sometimes. So let's show ChatGPT the required format or admin user nodes, right? User model, yeah. Windows fitness, let's cut this. Cut when thank you AB Cool 0801. Thank you so much. And that's so from Andhra Pradesh, guys. Let's, this is sign up. Yes. So, admin signed up successfully. Wait a second. We got a wrong response. Okay. That should be user. Let's edit here. Star. Let's delete. Refresh this. There is a user. Let's delete this user. Let's create a user sign up. Refresh. Says this profile created is stored as false. Roles, applicant, password, hashed password. Let's create. Let's create more users into the database. Always. Let's save this response as successful response. So rename successful response. Let's create more users. Is user 234. Let's name him as a recruiter. Right. To the send created successfully. Let's refresh again. Let's try to give a different role that is not mentioned. Let's try giving it as teacher. Should fail. Let's check if it fails or not. Change the user 3, 3, 4, 5, 7. It says validation fail, invalid options. So it fails when we give a different role. That's not something like uh, a recruiter or an applicant. It fails. Let's rename this. Rename validation, core validation fail. Yes, I have graduated in 2024. That's that's why I have mentioned unemployed from 2 years. 2024 grad in electronics and communication. So I'm building. I'll add the GitHub repo link in the description. Give me a second. So I'm building this something called as Fireflow. This is the whole design, API design for this user applicant So there are two main things. One is the user admin. There are two types of users again. Can be applicant, can be a recruiter. Applicant can create applications. Recruiter can view all the applications that are applied. There are more privileges for admin. Admin can delete profiles of applicants or um, recruiters. Recruiter posts jobs. These are all the schemas. So these are all the routes that need to be built in this project. So that's why I have named this project as Tire Flow. This shows no, I sure, but not for now. For now, I am trying to build it solo so I can add it in my resume. Sure, I will make more projects in future where more people can collaborate or contribute to the project. For now, no, I'm trying to make it as a solo project. Thanks for asking, GS Romana. Thanks for asking. But for now, I'm trying to build it solo. But for future, I can make more projects with collaboration and make it open source so everyone will contribute. Thanks for asking, man. Thanks, guys. Guys, six. There are 10 existing users that are created. Some are applicants, some are recruiters. If uh, someone adds a different role, that would straight up show a validation error, just like we have seen in this postman. Role validation failed, it shows can be only an applicant or a recruiter. So the sign up route for the user is built. Uh, the sign in route should be built. I will be building it in the next stream alongside with some more routes. For the next stream, let's build either applicant routes or recruiter routes. For now, this is done. The user sign up routes is done, and the admin sign up routes is done, sign in routes is done. For the next stream, we will be building sign in routes for the user. Um, either we'll be starting with recruiter routes or with the applicant routes. Uh, Thanks for viewing the stream, guys. Thanks a lot. The stream will be ending in the next 10 minutes. Have a great day. Have a great afternoon. Bye. We'll be meeting you soon.